Atlas is about more than just making YouTube videos and managing a blog and a Facebook page. Although those esoteric writings are very, very important to our work here, we also have other projects, other Atlas projects that we are working on, and one of those is called Attlas Arts. Attlas Arts envisions an opportunity to take one of the most beloved, and in some might say sacred, characters from the comic book universe and turn it into a play. Batman is by far the most suitable. The inspiration for this particular play, Batman Arkham Asylum. The basic premise is that the Joker has taken over Arkham Asylum and he's freed all of the villains, and Batman must go in and confront each one of these villains one at a time until ultimately, finally, he confronts the Joker himself. And the title for our play, based on this premise, is called Arkham 2B. The Joker has taken over Arkham Asylum. He has let loose all of the villains on Arkham Island, and he's waiting for Batman in 2B. But there are a number of different buildings, and Batman doesn't know which building the Joker is in. He just simply knows that he has to look for the Joker in room 2B. So he has to go building by building, and each building he goes to room 2B, and he encounters a different villain. And what ensues is a confrontation and a conversation between Batman and one of these villains, and Batman and this particular villain have to come to terms with one another. Now, why a stage play? A stage play is a far more intimate medium, the theater. And Batman is a deeply, deeply psychological property. And Arkham Asylum as a symbol, as an allegory for the subconscious mind, is perfect. Secondly, in the theater, it really does get down to brass tacks, and that is the relationship between the characters and Batman himself. And finally, Arkham 2B is written as a one-man show. One actor will play all of the roles. To make this happen is not going to be easy, and we have already begun work on the script, but we can't share any of that with anyone until we have acquired some licensing rights from Warner Brothers and from DC Comics. However, this is going to take time, and it's going to take some money. The ability to focus on this and other Atlas projects full-time is the purpose of this video. We are asking for your help. We are here to give our own unique take on this universe. We are not looking to do justice to this version of the Batman universe or that version of the Batman universe, and we're not here to create a property that fits neatly into the DC universe. We're here to create a one-off theatrical production worthy of perhaps someday being used as a libretto for an opera, not a musical, but a proper opera, or perhaps being turned into a screenplay and be made into a small art house film, again, only if we are able to acquire the proper licenses from Warner Brothers. We feel as a property, Batman and that universe and those villains have been underutilized. They can have a much more profound effect on the collective psyche of humanity, and we feel that those characters and those archetypes serve a much higher purpose and a much deeper purpose in our lives than simply being a backdrop for explosions and car chases, etc., etc., etc. On that basis, we are asking for your support on Patreon. It's because we have no choice. We have to work on these and other Atlas projects full-time. And Attlas Arts and this project, Arkham 2B, is an arrowhead or spearhead of some of the other projects that we're working on. And so we're asking if you would be willing to make a contribution and share this video with others who you think might be interested in seeing this property come to life. $1 to $4 a month on Patreon. That's less than half the cost of a Netflix membership. Everything about this project is from our heart, and it just fills our heart with a tremendous amount of satisfaction, knowing the power of these archetypes and the power that these characters have in the psyche of humanity, and the ability to use the Batman universe as a vehicle of high art. Again, not a vehicle for explosions and car chases and fistfights, but a vehicle for exploring the psyche, the soul of humanity, and the suffering humanity, and a way to provide individuals, possibly, if we're successful, a way to provide individuals a mirror and a opportunity for real catharsis, just as the Greek tragedy and Shakespearean tragedies, etc. It is a daunting task. It is a tremendous undertaking, but with your help, we can make it happen. So thank you. Please do visit our Patreon page. The link is below. Right now, at least, we put our hands in the hands of the faithful, in the hands of those who can see the value in what we are trying to do. And Attlas Arts is one of those endeavors that we are trying to bring truth and light back into the world of theater and film and video games. And as soon as we are able to show a little bit more, then we will reveal more about the progress that we are making on these other projects. But unfortunately, because of copyright, because of other worldly issues, we have to be making this video today. We have to be asking you for what we're asking you for, and that's just the way it is. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your support, and we'll be speaking to you again soon.